Hey guys, this is On Productions, aka number 4673. I am back in Nameless, the one thing you must recall, part 10, and we're just gonna continue. I'm talking about those tissues between your skin and bones, especially those around your chest, how useless. Compared to that, everything about Beatrice is perfect. She is the ultimate perfection without anything to throw away. She is God's masterpiece. Mr. Eugene shook with excitement as he praised Beatrice, and so I blankly stared at her breast. Mr. Eugene pointed at. Was I just stumped for having these? In complete shock, she froze at that spot. Leaving Mr. Eugene to whisper his love to Beatrice, Shinbi and I dragged Soy out from that place. Shinbi and I ended up having to support Soy as she walked lifelessly back home. Lance coldly ignored Soy and sat down in his seat. And Yan, who stood there awkwardly, hesitated and shook her hand. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yan said while blushing. As soon as she saw that, Soy squealed and tried to hug Yan. Thankfully, Shinbi followed and managed to stop her. He's scared. Shinbi soon dragged Soy away, who was breathing heavily. Her eyes were still burning with desire. She's not thinking of staying like that the whole day, is she? She looks sick. Will she be okay? No, but that's normal for her, so don't worry. She's always been like that. Yan seemed confused, but soon nodded. He went to an empty seat up front and quietly sat down. Now stay where you are. But he kept looking at me from his seat. I put my bag down and consciously turned around. Even though Soy wasn't around, no one thought to go over to Lance. It felt like Lance was surrounded by an invisible wall. We're in the same class now. Should I go talk to him? Hey, Lance. What is it? No, it just hit me that we're really in the same class now. I still can't believe we're going to take classes together. How are you feeling? It really is. What, do you feel the same? Yes, it's as if I'm in a dream too, and I hope I wake up from it soon. It's impossible to have a conversation with him. But I can't give up now. Come to think of it, I was just busy until now. I was just busy worrying. But I've been dreaming about this every day. My daughter becomes humans. There were so many things I wanted to do if I could actually talk with my dolls. Now that their matriculation problems are solved, I can actually enjoy this situation. Hey Lance, next recess I'll show you around the building. There's a lot of famous things about our academy. There should be a lot of flowers in the backyard around now. I already know. What? I already know about your life in the academy. You took the flowers in the backyard to your grandpa, and that famous bread in the cafeteria always ran out fast, so you rarely eat it. Did you think I would not know? How? Because you have already told me. And he remembers because he is adorable. I love him. That weird girl I saw earlier is Soy, and the girl rubbing the file on Yan's hair is Shinbi. You said you were lucky to have met those friends. I looked by my side and saw Shinbi rubbing a plastic file on Yan's hair. Yan was near tears and asked her to stop, but looking at Shinbi's face, it was not going to end soon. I've never seen Shinbi laugh like that. Is she laughing? She looks pretty expressionless to me. All I can see is she's having a lot of fun right now. It's really rare to see her like that. Do you notice those things because you're friends? Huh? Yeah, I guess so. After hearing Lance say that, I really felt it. I've become close to those friends without realizing. Now I can guess what they're thinking from the slightest change in their expressions. But you will never tell those friends the truth. Lance looked at me and then he turned his head to Yan, who was being tormented by Shinbi. I could tell what he meant as I turned to see Yan too. The truth that they are actually dolls, and my hobby I never told anyone about. I froze as I realized that. You were unable to tell them even though you were close. That's everything Lance said out bluntly was true, and that's why I couldn't bear to listen to him. There's nothing I can do. They are my most precious friends, so I do not want to lose them. If I could stay friends with them by not telling them the truth, I will not tell them until the end. Being brutally honest isn't always good. I could feel my voice sinking even as I spoke. Although I value my friends, I knew that what I was doing was really hypocritical. But I'm too scared to tell the truth. Well, alright, it's not my business anyway. You're free to do whatever you wish. And I wish you would think the same. You are indeed my owner, but things are quite different right now. I will go to this academy without making a fuss. Lance added coldly. I can feel things won't go smoothly from now on. Poor me. Okay. New routine. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that beep, 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 stop! Ugh. Oh, ouch, my back hurts a bit. Did I sleep wrong? I turned off the ringing alarm clock and got up from bed. I was awake, but my head was still drowned in sleep. I wish the classroom was right beside our house. Oh, actually, living inside the classroom wouldn't be so bad. Then I wouldn't have to go to school, would I? Then I wouldn't worry about being late. Ugh. I should stop having those useless thoughts and start getting ready to head out. Looking into the mirror, I tidied my hair. My hair was frizzier than usual from the sleep, and as always, I turned around to say hi to no one. It's been a week since I started going to school with the dolls. I didn't even notice the time pass by because I was so busy from trying to settle this and that. Before even getting used to eating with this many people, I have to get used to a boisterous way to school. One day my dolls came alive, and now I go to the academy with them. Every day still feels like a dream, so every morning I pinch myself, and every time I feel the same thing. Pain. As I was saying good morning to the dolls, as I always did when the door opened without a knock. Hey, Heroine, give me food. Of course, it was Red who barged into my room without a knock. The one who interrupted my sacred ritual of greeting the dolls was a doll. And at that thought, I suddenly woke up from my lingering sleep. I looked at the dolls I was saying hi to and the man standing in front of me asking for food. This is a really surreal and exciting moment. Food! If it weren't for that wine coming out of his mouth. What, heroin? Who dares barge into a girl's room without knocking like that? Disgusted, I instinctively threw what was near my hand. Hey, wait, ouch! After being hit by a huge pillow, he fell down hard. After Red fell down, I saw Ian behind him, scared. Master, good morning. Finally, someone gave me a proper morning greeting. I couldn't tell by him peering towards Red that Ian was being scared of me. Oh, hi, Ian. Had you had a good night's sleep? Why are you standing like that? Come in. What? Okay then. Hey, Heron, aren't you being cruel? This is doll's discrimination. Red complained with his head smothered in the pillow. You've got what you asked for, but what's with the weird title? That's... Red threw away the pillow and got up. Looking at his sparkling eyes, I could tell he already forgot about the pillow. Didn't you see the TV? Didn't you see the TV? TV. The person who's always by the justice warrior's side. The heroine, the damsel in distress, who was always held hostage by the villain and cries out for help. Red said out loud triumphantly. The commander-in-chief said that I can't become a true warrior unless I have a damsel in distress, but you're the only girl in this house, so I decided yesterday night. Congratulations, you are the heroine from today. You and I will defend the earth from now on. I guess Red only looks for the right gender in a heroine. He must know what a heroine really is. Should I tell him that it's at least not someone who gives him food? Alright, but what's with the commander-in-chief? Who's that? Oh, didn't I tell you? You know Tay? He's the commander-in-chief, and the little guy over there is yellow. My god, Tay, a commander-in-chief. But I guess Tay would half-jokingly participate in Red's pranks. But why Ian? I turned my head to see Ian make the bed. Hearing he's part of it, I can already see his future suffering. Ian, did you really agree to be yellow? Huh? Yeah. Ian smiled awkwardly. Oh, I like yellow. It's a warm color. He didn't seem to be so sad to be the scapegoat of Red's prank. Anyway, I'm just asking. The reason Ian has yellow is not because of his hair is yellow or something lame like that, right? Bingo, you really are the heroine. So smart. Red clapped while laughing. Red's simplicity is almost admirable now. But I smiled to see him so energetic. Words I can't talk this early in the morning. I can't talk this early in the morning. It's 4 p.m. It's not early. So Yuri is black and Lance is silver, but doesn't black always die and silver betray? Come to think of it, Yuri does seem like he'll meet his end after getting up to something by himself. Lance will coldly hand them over to the enemy just to be left alone. Why are you guys playing around? When you were simply supposed to wake her up, do you all want to be late? Oops, got caught in Red's prank without knowing. I never realized time passing when I'm with Red. I was teaching her the mindset of a heroine, but Commander's just a bit too violent for a heroine. Is that okay? She looks likely she'll escape herself from the monster, as I pretend to look for something else to throw the warrior of justice hid in the corner. Actually, never mind. Yep. Alright, I got you. Red, go wash. If you go on your rescue mission like that the heroine will mistake you for another monster. I can wash after I eat. I'm hungry. It's an order. Now march to the bathroom. Not fair. I can't believe you're ordering me right now. It was you who appointed me as the commander. Red looked dejected, but soon followed Tay's orders as he headed to the bathroom. Now I see that Tay took part in Red's prank to handle him. I can't believe it's this difficult to make him wash when he's not even a child. Let's see, how about Ian? Tay's become everyone's parent. As soon as Ian's name was called, he held out both his hands. I washed myself as soon as I woke up. Okay, good boy. I wouldn't be this annoyed if everyone was like Ian. Tay went over to him and stroked his soft hair, and Ian smiled happily. I was seeing a mother and a son. You have to get ready too. There's not much time left. I was about to if someone hadn't agreed to become the commander-in-chief and excited Red like that. I was completely baffled by Red barging in as soon as I woke up and talking about heroines and commander-in-chiefs and whatnot. I stared at Tay since it was he who told Red all that. Who is that someone? I stared at Tay who was trying to slip through, but instead of being scared, he only smiled. Whenever Tay talks and smiles like that, I end up smiling back. After Tay left, I looked back at the dolls on the shelf. It wasn't a dream. Lance, Tay, Ian, Red, and Yuri are all in this house. And in human form at that. I still say hi to the dolls and feel surprised at the boys coming in the room. Every morning when I wake up, I feel like I'm having another dream. But this life is going to the academy with them was definitely not a dream. Everything is real. For today's breakfast, toast. Usually Tay prepares breakfast, but compared to the other days, today's was a bit sloppy and cute. On the plate of the toast were rabbit-shaped fried eggs. Rabbit-shaped fried eggs! Holy shit, that is some skill there if you can make rabbit-shaped fried eggs. You know, I eat fried eggs really frequently, and it is hard to make just one that... How can you turn... Oh, they didn't turn it. Are you the kind of persons who turn their fried eggs? I don't know. I have to end the episode here. I'm rambling as always. Goodbye.